Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen. Finally, I've got PTU access. Quite why I'm so delayed on this, I don't know. But, well, I do know, but I'm not happy about it. But there you go. So, first of all, obviously there's a whole bunch of changes in 2.4. Including item 2.0, that kind of stuff, the Starfarer, the Reliant. I'm going to try and show you some stuff. I'm not having too wonderful an experience with it at the moment. I've been struggling to get into Port Olisar. There has been an update. I've just installed it, so whether I can get into Olisar or not, I don't know. First things first, though, we need to go to the options, because in here, we now need to select which hangar we want. Before, this was managed by the website, and now it's done in the options menu. So that's an improvement, I would say, to a point, and I'll explain why a bit later on. Anyway, so I've selected the Revel in New York, and now let's head into the hangar. Okay, here's the hangar. We've still got this flickering issue with SLI. Kind of hope they would have fixed that by now. But, you know, hopefully they'll get round to it at some point. Now, as you can see, we're in a hangar. We have no ships at all. Because it doesn't have any configurations set right now. And because we're not doing it in the website anymore, we're now using the item port system. So if I take a little walk over here, now this is something I think that needs work, because you need to be almost on top of these little markers in order to see them. There it is, see, and they're extremely small, and also without a reticule in the center of the screen, it can be a bit fiddly to find it. But once you've got it highlighted and you get this green glowy bit, we press the left mouse button and we can now select a ship for this slot. So let's pick the M50. And there it loads. Now the M50 has been loaded. So now we can start messing with the item ports on the M50 itself. So if I now pick on the, let's try and duck down here. If I pick on the missile, I can then pick a different, a different missile pod. So I think, yeah, these are assigned to the constellation. I don't know, these must be assigned to other ships I have, because I don't have these items, you know, in my inventory per se. And if I come down to here, we can do the same on the gun. And there we go, Hornet ball, gimbal. So these are already attached to other places at the moment. Unfortunately, the screen is kind of slightly off. So it's F1 now, because they've changed the buttons. So the F keys, it used to be F9 to pull up your Moby Glass, I think it was. Now F1 is the Moby Glass, and you can see here there's now a port modification app, and there it is. But because we don't have a port selected, it's not going to let us do anything. Now if I come down to here, oh, there's two there now. What's that doing? Right. Ooh, bit of flicker. Yeah, that's not doing anything, but I assumed I'd be able to turn them off. Ah, yeah, there we go. And now I can't actually see the screen. So it's got some work to be done, I think, because yeah, that's better. If you're crouched down, you can't see your Moby Glass properly, which is a bit silly. So if I now remove that, it goes away. So there are several of these ports around the hangar, and if I head up the center here, there should be a one around here. Here it is. And Starfarer Gemini it is. Get clear of this while it's... Why is it blocked? Ah, because I'm running around underneath where it's going to be. So here is the Starfarer Gemini. So the Gemini is, I guess, the war variant of the Starfarer. That is quite an impressive... I'm assuming that's a missile silo right out the front there. I think those guns are the same as on the previous variant, the base variant. So I don't know for a fact. But as you can see, the Gemini has a very different look about it in terms of colouring. Mainly because of its more military stance. Where the base Starfarer is silver. Now, I'm not going to go for a tour around the Starfarer because I've done that already, and as far as I'm aware, they're pretty much identical. So there may be some minor tweaks inside that are different, but they're not really video worthy, if you ask me. So anyway, that's item port modification, which extends to hangar modification. The only problem I'm seeing right now is that we can't seem to extend our hangars. I have not been able to find something that says let's open this up. So for now that's not available, and that means that the hangar itself, I'm limited to having just this one large space. Now with the Starfarer, it means you can't put anything else down at all. If I take the Starfarer away, we can put a whole bunch of ships down, which makes sense, really. And if we pop upstairs... Oh, there's one here, look. In fact, I won't bother popping upstairs because there are more of these upstairs. We can... Oh, no, that's not actually giving us the option I wanted to see. You can actually put a grey cat buggy down on one of these over that way, I believe. But upstairs you have some similar ports around the furniture that's already in place. Come on, hurry up. And I'll just quickly get to the first one. There we go. And we can put up our various bits and pieces of furniture, takuatsu, display cabinets, our flower displays, all this kind of stuff. Well, that's pretty much it for the hangar. I haven't really explored it that much farther than that, and to be honest with you, it doesn't get any more interesting. So I'm going to leave the hangar now and head to... I'm going to try and head to Port Olisar. If I can't, then I'll end up at ArcCorp, so I'll catch you back then. It looks like I've managed to get into Port Olisar, so hopefully I can do a few bits before I get kicked out somehow. Okay, again, SLI issue is still there. Now, obviously this is our bunk, and we're all familiar with that. Who's that? That's a different person in the next bunk, I guess. Before I leave, right, I'm going to put on my spacesuit, because if I don't do it now... Oh, bit delayed there. Oh, I can't move now. Right, okay. That's a bit buggy, that experience. Oh, did it actually put it on then? I don't know. So... Ah, right, yeah, you can see the helmet has just appeared around us. I didn't notice that first time round. So, if you, if I just pop out of the view, which there we go, F4 is now the button for that. Now you can see that I've got a spacesuit on, but you start off, in fact, I'm just going to show you that. And then I press F4 again, and we're in civvies. So, if you try and go out an airlock like that, you're going to die. So we need to put on our spacesuit if we're going to start flying and stuff. Now, there have been a few tweaks to Olisar, so if we can pop out to the left here, we can see there's this kind of breakout area, waiting room style thing going on. A few magazines knocking about, but you can't read any of them. And over the other side, there is another little area that's not really of huge interest, but it's all like kind of under maintenance or something and cordoned off. Needs some work. We'll pop down here. The ship spawn room has not really changed a great deal, but now if we look over here, we can see a Cassava outlet. Now there's one of these obviously at ArcCorp. I'm not going to bother showing ArcCorp, to be perfectly honest with you, because the city itself has not really changed that much. Only that the shop is now working. And you come in here, there's the clerk, but he's not interactive as far as I'm aware. And you can point at various items of clothing, and then you can try, and if you scroll down you can buy. So using the mouse wheel you can flick between try and buy. I've got a spacesuit on, so I'm not going to try or buy any of this stuff, and to be honest, I don't have a huge amount of UEC, alpha UEC. Pressing the wrong button again. Come on, I would like Moby Glass, please. Now if we look in here, we can see I've got 2,750 alpha UEC. I don't know if that's what everyone starts with. All I know is it doesn't get you very far. So thankfully we've got a spacesuit to actually walk around in right now. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I'm going to pop across to this side, and here we have live fire weapons. And if we pop in here, we've got the weapons clerk, who is again non-interactive, and we have basically the weapons shop, and you can see the pistols. There's only two. The ballistic pistol and the arc-light energy pistol. That's the only two pistols we've got. And over here we've got the ATT-4 energy rifle, we've got the Arrowhead energy rifle, and he's just bought one of those P4 ARs. There's a P4 AR ballistic rifle. Now the P4 AR is 1800, and that's obviously a cheap option. It's actually one of the most effective options for the UEC. So you know, it's a very good submachine gun basically, and 1800 is pretty damn reasonable. When you look at the Arrowhead, it's 4000 UEC, and from my experience of using the energy rifle, the sniper rifle, it's not that effective, you know, because you tend to miss your shots quite a bit. It's not hugely accurate right now. Whether that improves over time, I don't know. And the energy rifle, I found it to be a bit lacking, to be perfectly honest with you. It didn't really do enough damage per second, especially to warrant 2500 UEC. And then there's the Devastator shotgun. I don't believe I've even fired that at anyone, so I can't really comment on that one right now. But that one's 3000 UEC. Now obviously we can buy the weapons, so whether they've been removed from the yellow asteroid field or not, I don't know. So I think I'm probably going to check that out and see whether you can still get a free weapon or not. I'm pretty sure you can get free weapons at Korea. So this is the basically the spacesuit shop, and I'm getting awful lot of lockup here. I'm getting such hideous frames per second, which I find staggeringly terrible because I'm running two 980 Ti's in SLI. Why am I only getting 20 frames per second? It doesn't make any sense at all. So anyway, Odyssey flight suit, that's And have we crashed? We've crashed. Okay, so I managed to get back to...
Attention pilot, stand clear and do not engage.
Garrity Defense. What the hell was that all about? So... we crashed last time and... whoa, it's all going out there. So yeah, I crashed while trying to look at these spacesuits. So Odyssey, yeah, that's the one I'm wearing right now because it says unequip. So we get all these different types of spacesuit that look kind of cool, but this one's got light armor, but it's quite expensive. Medium armor, heavy armor, 20,000 UEC. Odyssey flight suit. So I guess that's just a different style, as is that one and that one. And then you get the slugger stuff, which looks more like pirate gear, which is the kind of stuff you get put in when you become a pirate. So yeah, another 20,000 UEC there. Brawler, 14,000. So you get an idea for how much things are going to cost here. It costs you 20,000 UEC just for a costume. Right, I can't... Center of the screen. Right. This is what I mean by not having a reticule not helping, but then even if I am looking at the center of the screen, it's still not showing it. Anyway, I could try this on. I'll try it on. Does it let me try it on? There we go. So, oh, and it locks our view so we can actually see it on. So it looks kind of cool. It's a bit dark in here, unfortunately. But yeah, that's trying stuff on. I mean, I could have done that with the clothes, but because I had my suit on, if you put the clothes on, it takes your suit off, and then I think you're a bit screwed in that situation. Or you have to go back to your locker and get your armor out again, which magically appears in the locker, maybe.
Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Okay, it's not something I haven't heard before, is it? Okay, so now what I'm hoping to do is spawn a Starfarer, but
unfortunately,
this is what I get.
System is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again later.
No good.
System is unable to access that ship at this time. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Right, I'm going to see if...
Try again later, or select a different ship.
You see, you got this helpful little sign now saying spacesuit required. And I have tried it. You go into the airlock, you will die. It's quite a good animation. I might show it later on. But right now I'm going to see if I can hop over to a different strut, because I can't seem to spawn a Starfarer on this strut. Is it going to do it? Is it doing it? Yes! B00.
Currently being delivered to the launch platform.
Right, where's B00? This way? Just trapped someone in the door. Right, which way? 200. This way? Whoa. This frame rate is not ideal. And look, these are new steps. We go down the new steps. Press to get in. Shut the door. Right, and I gotta remember my way to the cockpit, the control deck, really. It's not really a cockpit anymore, is it? It's much more of a command deck, maybe would be the right word. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's through here. There we go. And I think I could sit in the captain's chair, but I don't think we'd be going
Landing
anywhere.
successful.
So I'm in it. I'm in the Starfarer. That sequence is a little bit buggy there. Okay, can we take off, please? Can we take off? Can we take off, please? Oh, it's down here. It's the same as the EVA now. Okay. Nothing's happening. Or is it? No, I can't see. Ah, there. Press V and then I'm away. Look at this behemoth. How do I change? No, I can't seem to change the camera angles now. But it's massive, and it feels massive. Right. Oh, it's locking up. It's locking up. Right. B. Yep, that's still the same. So this CryAstro, Comaray, Yela. Oh dear. So I understand at Port Korea there is a mission to defend Korea. It's obstructed by the planet, so that's not helpful. So we have to go do a Comaray first. Why? So middle mouse button is not invoking quantum drive anymore. F is quantum. Oh, you're joking me. Timeout. How am I timed out? Right, this is the alpha experience, folks. I'll try again. So I'm now back in, and I'm back in the cockpit of the Starfarer. I'm trying to take off again.
Pilot, be advised, we've got hostile contacts.
Landing gear up.
Why have we got hostile contacts? I don't understand. I'm at Port Olisar. Crusader security. Okay. So I'm guessing Port Olisar comes under attack then now. Anyway, I want to get to Korea. Right, Korea is over there, so I need to go to com. In fact, I'll try CryAstro 42, because I don't really want to set off a com array. And then F now gives us quantum travel instead of middle mouse button. I don't understand why that needed to change. I was quite happy with it on middle mouse button, to be honest. So the reflection of the cabin seems to be bugging out a little bit here. Never mind. Right. Let's get to Korea. Now I don't know whether I start with any kind of weapon at all. So we'll have to see. I might have to hit the Korea armory first. Right. Have we got any goons? No, that's not. Okay, G is selecting different weapons now. There's no targets. Doesn't seem to be. So to do this, I've brought entirely the wrong machine, right? It makes some nice noises, has to be said. Where am I going backwards? Okay, can I land it here?
Landing HUD activated. Combat HUD activated.
Can I get...
Combat HUD activated.
No, I want automated. Whoa! That was a bit meaty. No, 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 no. This is a big bulk, and I need to reaffirm my affinity with these keys because this ain't working. Oh my god. So much has changed and I need to catch up on it. All the keys just don't seem to be where they used to be now. No idea why that needed to all change like that. And now I'm not wearing my my gear anymore. Just climb out of bed. It was all a dream. A bad, hideous dream. Well, I'm going to leave this video here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you the security guard mission. I did a couple of common raids, couldn't find a public enemy, and I still wasn't able to do that mission. So I'm not entirely sure what unlocks it right now. Hopefully, I can come back with another video and show you that. And hopefully I'll be able to do another video with some Starfarer combat. But this was a basic look at PTU 2.4 item port system mainly, and the changes to Port Olisar. ArcCorp, I don't see much point in showing you that. It hasn't really changed much. The shops are where they used to be. It's just now you could go in them and try stuff on. And you saw me try on a new flight suit. And so clothes are going to work in exactly the same way. So I just encourage you to come in when you've got access and just try this stuff out. Right now I'm going to leave you with a final scene with me going out the airlock without a flight suit. Alright, see if I can do this. Oh, not looking too healthy. Oh no. It's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and I will hopefully see you in the next Star Citizen video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now. Some of these guys.